Hello to all my fashionistas, hairistas, and makeup women of the world. This is your girl, Beauty Chic Elise from Simply Chic Beauty. Today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial. And before you even start putting on makeup, we also have to always make sure that we are taking care and protecting our skin. This is Prep and Prime. It's a moisturizer that helps moisturize the skin, has SPF in it, and it's a barrier between your foundation and all the other little things you will be using. So it controls oils, and it also makes sure that your makeup stays flawless through whatever you have to do. Today we'll be using Matchmaster by MAC Cosmetics. It's a foundation that is used for light coverage. It also has SPF in it, which is great for your skin whenever there's overcast or sun. And our finishing powder that we'll be using by MAC is a mineralized base powder. It's great for all types of skins. For lighter skin complected people, you can always use it to either contour or make your tone a little bit darker for tanning. And also for our darker complected women, it's great to just even out the blemishes that the foundation might have not done. And also today, for our blush, we will be using Format for your contouring lines and Flirt and Tease as more of your inside highlight. Both of these you can both get at MAC. The first thing we will do is put on our foundation. I've already prepped and primed her face. Prep and Prime, like I said before, is a moisturizer that is a barrier for your skin, but also protects your skin against any type of oils, but also against your foundation so your pores don't get clogged. There's also, some people use sponges to just disperse everything else. Some people use brushes. It all depends on what's easier and best for you. I kind of go in between both. So first we're going to start with the middle of the face, kind of like line it. That way you get all your products spread on your face, so you don't have to use so much, because the key is to enhance your enhancements, not overly do them. But for some people who need a little bit more product, you can always layer. But first, it's always great to do a light layering of the face. Tisha has great skin, so we don't have to really layer too much. And if Studio Fix is a better blend for you because it's a thicker base consistency to cover some of the blemishes, you definitely can go with that foundation. But Matchmaster is definitely one that will match the skin very well. As you can see, as it oxidizes, it matches her skin very well. And Matchmaster comes in all different colors. Tisha has more of a yellow base to her skin, so we went with an 8.5 to just even everything out. So once you get all that even out, can I have you look up for me? I like sponges because I feel like you can get, especially the sponges that have curves to them, you can get up under all your creases. So you can make everything look even and you have no lines, because we all hate lines. You never want lines. You want to look real. Now, we're applying a gold paint pot on her lid just to give her a little bit of highlight. We're also putting a little bit in the corners. That way it just opens her eyes a little bit more and gives her a little bit more character than what you would usually do on an everyday wear. Since we are going to be doing more of a night look, we're going to go with the smoky eye. And always with the smoky eye, you want to do something with a deep color. You either can go with blacks, purples, or browns. It all just depends on whatever your base color is going to be. You have to make sure it just stays right on the lid, because you never want your smoky eye to go right above the crease. Otherwise, it will be way too dramatic, and then if you have a smaller eye like Tisha does, it will just make you look more closed in. So close your eyes for me. So you always want to start from your corners and work yourself in. And first you just want to apply product all on the lid, and you can pack it on as much as you want, as depth, and so you can get that depth that you want. And usually I definitely suggest for people who are not used to doing a smoky eye to start with more of a brown or a blue, a color to where you know that you can always neutralize it out, and then start with your black. So the steps to this is to apply it all along the ridge. First you do more of a patting motion, and then you do a circular motion, so then you can get your blending in. Because you never want to have a line. And the way to blending in is just circular motion and making sure that product just blends in. So once you get your base color on and you have enough, you go back in with a lighter hue to where you can blend it out. So I'm going to mix a little bit of a tan taupe with a little bit of a darker brown. That way it gives you a nice kind of gray smoky brown color. That way you don't see that direct line. I'm going to open it real quick. Now you never want to go above where the crease is. That's just a rule of thumb. And you want to just tap, 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 tap along there. Because you kind of want to do more of like a meltdown effect. And then you want to circle it in. And that way you'll see the blended down effect. Now when you have more of a wide set eye, you definitely don't want to go in too much, because with a wide set eye it just opens it up even more. And Tisha has more of the smaller medium build, so you can go across the palette all the way. And the paint pot that I used, that was our base highlighter for in the top, is called Indigo. And the indigo is more of a bronzy color. That way we don't make her look too close in, and it keeps everything nice and highlighted and bright. How do we open your eye? Close it. So once you have gotten everything blended in, you can go back in and correct spots to where it's been out in the corners, and kind of like do like an eraser. Always bring it up and smudge a little bit in the corner to give her more of that sultry look. And if you ever feel like you're doing way too much, like I always said, you can go back in with your finishing powder and then just kind of tap it down, and it will blend it right out for you. First you tap it, put it, apply, and then you use another fluffy brush and you blend it right out, like so. And it's like it was never even there. So that completes our smoky eye eyeshadow. Next we will be doing the highlighter when we get back to you. Finishing touches. which is eyeliner. Eyeliner, everybody's it's a very big challenge for people. Usually they want to stay safe and go with your pencil, which pencil is definitely a safe way to go, but it tends to wear off a lot more for some people. So to go a little bit daring, we went with a liquid eyeliner, and it's in more of a pencil shape, so that way you have more control with it. The key on being able to get your straight line is starting from your inside and going outwards. And it's all about going to the shape of the eye and kind of winging it off at the end. And also with Tisha's eyes, have you open your eyes for me? I wanted to show you when you line underneath the eye all the way, it gives you more of that open look. But then when you go and you only do it halfway, let me look up. It gives you a different effect. Because Tisha has nice almond shaped eyes, you can go all the way across and it won't make her look closed in. But with people like my shaped eyes, you never want to go all the way in because then it makes you look a lot closed. So you can see the difference with Tisha's eyes. When you go all the way, it keeps her nice and open, and then when you give halfway, it still gives her an effect to where it's not so deeply set in. But we're gonna finish it off and go all the way underneath. And have you look up for me? And that completes our eyeliner segment. I will come back and we will get with the lips. So this concludes our look. We added a nice pink mauve lip, and we also made sure we lined it with more of a pinkier pencil. And by lining it with the pencil and filling her lips in, it helps just give a little bit more depth to what you would put lip gloss on and not give you so much sheen. So I hope you guys enjoyed our tutorial, and I hope to see you soon. As I always say, peace, love, and fashion.